Hello everyone, Tim Brown. Welcome back to my Apple Podcast, the podcast that makes a personal connection to everything Apple. For this episode, I want to focus on a productivity application for the Mac, and it's called PDF Toolkit Plus. Basically, this application enables you to do a variety of things with PDFs, including combining them, extracting them, and exporting them into different formats. Now, I don't know about you, but I work with PDFs all the time. And there are times that I want to be able to combine a PDF, for example, and to do it quickly and easily without even having to spend an extra minute even figuring out what to do. It's nice having PDF Toolkit at your disposal to do this. I'm going to walk you through all the features so you can see just how handy this application can be. Now, let's face it, we've all been there where we wanted to apply for jobs, and we've had all these documents that we want to submit. And sometimes we want to be able to submit them all in one document. Just makes it easier, right? So why not combine a cover letter with a resume? And here you can do that easily by selecting concatenate, which basically means to combine or synthesize. And I'm going to go ahead and do that. And within a second, I now have a combined document with both my cover letter and PDF. Pretty awesome. Now let's go to the next section here, split extract pages. Now how many times have you wanted to do that? Basically, let's say you have a PDF that, you have 10 pages. And you want to be able to split that document into 2 pages or 5 pages or what have you. I have actually a PDF here of 6 pages. And this is a kiosk that I designed. And I sent this PDF to some coworkers so that they could review it. But I did that specifically for the purpose of reviewing this particular segment of the project. I'll just say, for example, I wanted to share the first 3 pages with one group and the second 3 pages with another group. And I want to quickly be able to just divide them up without spending a whole lot of time doing this. So I'm going to go ahead and drag this PDF to PDF Toolkit Plus. I selected 3 pages per file. So now this is going to create 2 pages. The first 3 pages in one file, the second 3 pages in another. Go ahead and select split and save that file. It created a folder for me with the 2 PDFs in that folder. Here are the first 3 pages. Here are the second 3 pages. Now another very helpful option to have is to keep only the pages you want. So let's just say, for example, in the case of this PDF, I want to keep the first page, which was the home page of my project, and the last page. So in this case, I'm going to put here 1, 6. This is basically telling PDF Toolkit Plus to keep 1 and 6 and get rid of the other pages. So I'm going to select process, save that file. And when I open it, I now have the first page and the last page of my PDF. Now let's explore the next option, which is remove pages. This basically gives you the option to remove the pages you want as opposed to keeping them. So let's go ahead and remove, say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to just keep the last page. I'll open that file up. And you can see here, I only have 1 page now. And that's the last page of my document. And I'm not done yet. There's more. There's text/images. Let's go through the features here. So you have one option to extract text from your PDF. So basically, you have a static PDF. You just want to grab the text. How many times have you wanted to do that? Well, this app will enable you to do that. Let's go ahead and drag, say, the cover letter here that I pulled from Pages. And let's go ahead and just extract it. It's going to create a text file for me. When I open that text file, you see I just have the text only pulled from that PDF. Nice option to have. Another option is to extract images. So in this case, I'm going to drag my other PDF. I'm just going to select extract. And I'm going to save that to my folder again. Create a separate folder or open it. As you can see here, now all 6 pages of that PDF are now individual JPEGs. And the other option is to save as images, which is very similar to what I just did, but will be in bitmap images in the form of PNGs as opposed to JPEGs. Pretty awesome. Now my best feature of all is compress. I use, for example, Keynote a lot. And when I use Keynote, if I have a really good presentation, sometimes I want to be able to share it in the form of a PDF. The problem is when you have PDFs, they often are very large, especially if you export them from Keynote. I mean, they may be between 35 and 50 megabytes, maybe even more than that. You most certainly don't want to be sending those files by email, right? So you need an application that can help you compress those files without losing any quality with your images. Okay, for example, so here's a quick presentation that I put together for work highlighting some programs that I developed. And I wanted to share this with my supervisor, but she doesn't use Keynote. So I wanted to make it more accessible by converting it to a PDF format. And so now I want to go ahead and share this with her. But I'm going to right click on it first because I want to see how big this file is. As you know, we're limited when we're sending files over by email. So I'm going to look at the size here, and it's 8.6 megabytes. Most of us have up to 20 megabytes, but I work at a job that has a limit on how big files can be, and I'm sure you've encountered this as well. I need to get this file reduced to a much smaller size so I can be sure the email is going to go through. That's where PDF Toolkit Plus really comes in handy. So I'm going to drag this PDF to PDF Toolkit Plus, and I'm going to look at my options here. I have lossless compression, high quality 300 dpi, medium quality 150 dpi, and so forth. And next to each one, you can see the approximate file size that you're going to get when you select those options. I want to get it down to 2.7 megabytes, so I'm going to choose medium quality, 2.7 megabytes, select compress, and I'm going to save that file. Now, if I right click on it, you can see that I now have a file that is 2.8 megabytes as opposed to 8.6 megabytes, and now I can email this file without a problem. And if you notice, the quality is just as good as the original. So as you can see, PDF Toolkit Plus has a lot of features, really comes in handy, and really helps you accomplish all those practical tasks that you do every day. Definitely one of my favorite apps, and I highly recommend it. Is available in the Mac App Store. Oh, and the best part, this application is only $1.99. Let me repeat that, $1.99. Tim Brown, thanks for tuning in for another episode of My Apple Podcast. You can check me out at myapplepodcast.com or check me out at youtube.com/myapplepodcast.